you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
The Yamaha team once again showed its seriousness in developing the bike's performance by sending Agusto Fernandez to conduct a private test at the Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli. On this occasion, the team's main focus was on testing and developing Yamaha's V4 engine, which is being prepared for wildcard participation in one of the MotoGP rounds next summer. This test is an important part of Yamaha's strategy to improve their competitiveness on the track, especially with the new engine format that is expected to answer the performance challenges that have been faced so far. With Fernandez's experience and technical ability, the team hopes to gather valuable data to fine-tune the bike's package before making an official appearance in the wildcard event. The move also marks Yamaha's progressive move to return to the MotoGP front row with a more aggressive and focused technical approach. And here's the full story. Yamaha is back in the motorcycle racing spotlight after sending Agusto Fernandez to Marco Simoncelli's Misano World Circuit for a private test. This wasn't just a routine test, it was part of Yamaha's massive project to develop a bike with a V4 engine configuration, a radical step that symbolizes the Japanese manufacturer's resurgence and new direction in the modern era of MotoGP. Over the past few seasons, Yamaha has faced a tough challenge in maintaining its competitiveness amidst the intense technological competition in MotoGP. With the majority of manufacturers such as Ducati, Aprilia and KTM relying on V4 configured engines, Yamaha, which is still loyal to its inline-4 engine, has begun to fall behind, especially in terms of acceleration and speed on the straights. Now, with the V4 engine project starting to enter the field test stage, Yamaha is showing its seriousness to catch up. The decision to conduct closed-door testing at Misano, a circuit known for its technical combination of fast and slow corners, indicates that Yamaha is not half-hearted in preparing for this new era. Of particular interest is the presence of Agusto Fernandez as the main test rider on the project. Although Fernandez is not part of Yamaha's factory squad, his decision to be involved in this test has led to much speculation. Does this signal the beginning of a potential closer partnership in the future, or just a temporary technical collaboration? Either way, Fernandez brings an ideal combination of experience, speed and technical understanding, which is much needed at this crucial phase of the bike's development. The private test session at Misano focused on collecting basic performance data on Yamaha's V4 engine. The technical team analyzed various important aspects such as engine power characteristics, optimal working temperature, fuel efficiency, and integration with the latest chassis and electronic systems. Beyond numerical data, direct feedback from Fernandez will be a key factor in evaluating the extent to which the engine is ready for use in real race conditions. Yamaha is also rumored to be preparing for wildcard participation with this V4 engine at one of the MotoGP rounds in the summer of 2025. Although the date and location are still a secret, internal sources say that Yamaha wants to maximize competitive trials before deciding whether this V4 platform will be the basis of their full-season bikes in the following years. This move shows a serious transformation from Yamaha, which has been known to be conservative in its technological approach. The V4 engine, with its raw power, high RPM character, and more flexible aerodynamic efficiency, provides a new opportunity for Yamaha to compete directly with its rivals. With development time ticking away, and support from experienced riders like Fernandez, Yamaha's V4 engine project is slowly starting to show results. If all goes according to plan, the wildcard will not only be a mid-season test, but also an important moment for Yamaha to prove that they are ready to reclaim their glory in MotoGP's premier class. Following an intense series of races at the start of the 2025 season, including the French Grand Prix at Le Mans, the Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP team continued their technical development program with a private test at the Marco Simoncelli Misano World Circuit. The test involved the team's two main riders, Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins, who were on hand to test a number of new components to optimize the YZR M1's performance. This move is part of Yamaha's medium-term strategy to continue to improve their competitiveness in the premier MotoGP class. In recent seasons, the Iwata-based manufacturer has experienced fluctuations in performance, and now they are showing great commitment to returning to the front row. Focus on engine and chassis evaluation. During this closed-door test, Yamaha took advantage of the moment to test various technical elements, including updates to the chassis as well as the possible direction of developing a more competitive engine. Although rumors had previously circulated that Yamaha was considering the development of a V4 engine like those used by their rivals, for now they remain focused on Yamaha's signature inline-4 platform, which is now being modified to provide a balance between speed and agility. Fabio Quartararo, the 2021 MotoGP World Champion, has been one of the key figures in providing much-needed technical feedback to Yamaha's engineers. His early season performances have been positive, including pole positions at Jerez and Le Mans, as well as an important podium finish at the Spanish GP. His experience is invaluable in evaluating the feasibility and effectiveness of new components. Alex Rins, who joined the Yamaha team this year, has also shown consistent improvement. He put in a solid performance at Le Mans, finishing 8th in the sprint and 12th in the main race. In this test, Rins contributed to comparing the characteristics of the various configurations being tested. Yamaha's commitment to 2025. The Misano test is not just a short-term evaluation, but part of Yamaha's planning for the 2025 season. They want to ensure that technical development is in line with the needs of the riders, as well as being able to compete with the bikes of other manufacturers such as Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia that currently dominate the grid. As well as internal development, Yamaha is also benefiting from new regulations that allow teams that have yet to win to conduct more testing. This allows the Japanese manufacturer to hold more tests throughout the year and experiment with innovations, including in aerodynamics, electronic systems, and engine power management. Looking forward to the second half of the season. The data and findings from the Misano test will be important for Yamaha in the upcoming series, including the British GP at Silverstone, which is one of the fast circuits with different characteristics from previous tracks. Yamaha hopes to translate these test results into real improvements on the track, both in terms of single-lap speed and endurance throughout the race. With high spirits and relentless hard work, Yamaha appears serious in their ambition to return to the fight for victory and world titles in the future. The active participation of its two main riders in bike development emphasizes that the team is moving in a more competitive direction.
You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.